everyone, and welcome to the General Hospital recap for June 21st. Woo, almost completely caught up. Thank you so much for watching. So at the end of yesterday's video, I posed a question. If you didn't watch it, I'm going to ask again. Is what I was talking about Carly and how we have more in common than, like, just our name. And it occurred to me, Carly on the show, that's her nickname. Her, full name is Caroline. So I want to ask you if you were under the impression that my name, Carly, is also a nickname for a different name, or if that's, my true given name. So I'm interested to know. Let me know what you think down in the comments. What do I look like to you, a Carly or a Carly nickname? But in any event, let's get right to it. And we'll squelch my curiosity by the end of my... I'm going to ask in the next few videos in case, people skip over a few. But anyway, so at Crimson, Nina brings Nelle to Crimson. Immediately, there's a million phone calls, and now Nelle's looking over prospective articles. Nina sees the bracelet that Charlotte made for Nelle. She also made one for her, too. And they both realize they're out of Charlotte's life now, and Nina has accepted Lulu is Charlotte's biological mother, and she doesn't want to confuse her. And Nelle is like, whoa, Charlotte loves you and adores you. And Nina's like, yeah, she did, but, she's good with Lulu now. And Nelle thinks that Nina should be in Charlotte's life, and, Nelle doesn't think it's too confusing, and, Nina doesn't think Lulu would be comfortable with it, and Nelle says that Charlotte's happiness is more important. And I was like, who asked you? Honestly, who asked you? So Nelle found an article she thinks Nina would like. It's a backstage account of a fashion show from a dresser who preps people before they go out. So it's different. It's not the models, not, it's someone they don't really hear a lot about. So Nina likes the idea, and she sends Nelle out to get her special orders at Kelly's, which is a quinoa and kale salad, which sounds wonderful. At Sam's place, Jason calls Sonny, but the voicemail keeps cutting out and he can't get through to him. Jason wants to call Max, and Sam doesn't want him to because she feels that then, it'll come right back around to Jason to do something for Sonny. So Michael comes in. He has paperwork about the family trust, repositioning assets. He just really needs Jason to sign them. And then Jason asks him about Sonny, and he's like, oh, yeah, he's on the island already. So Michael wants details, and Jason says it's possible one of Julian's old associates is going after Sonny, and Julian said that he's turning over a new leaf. Jason gives Michael the information to give Max the information. And Jason makes sure it ends there, and Michael doesn't get any closer to the business. Michael asks Jason, he's like, speaking of business, Jakey, what are you doing? Jake's looking behind the couch. Would you like to join ELQ? And, Ned doesn't like this green energy project that Michael's getting into because he feels it's too risky. And Michael needs someone to go out to these green energy projects and, check them out and give honest feedback. And, there's projects all over the world. So Sam's all about this, but Jason seems apprehensive. Michael says, he took a big risk and he really needs someone like him. And Jason says he can't. And Sam is like, what? He can't be away from his family for an extended time. He's already been away enough. So Nelle then texts Michael with the good news. Can he meet at Kelly's? So Michael's going to leave, and Sam asks if they can have a couple days to think about it. So Sam gives Jason a hard time, and she thinks that maybe this is all about, a slow burn coming back to Sonny. And, she just wants him to be safe. And he says he will be, and, because he'll be home and not working for Sonny or Michael. So Jason wants to fly down to Puerto Rico to make sure everything's okay, and Sam tells him not to. So at Kelly's, Spencer, Laura, and Kevin are there, and Spencer's still being a bit much, and he still holds a lot of ill will for Valentine. So Spencer won't stop talking about his stolen inheritance, and he says, Laura says it wasn't stolen, and Kevin tries to explain. He tells him about the will, and it goes to Valentine because he's older, and it always belonged to him. They just didn't know Valentine was in the picture, and this will wasn't published until after Helena died. So then Nina will probably get to decide what happens to it if Valentine goes to prison. And Laura wants to, to change the subject, but Spencer has to run to the restroom. $5, he's not going to the restroom. So Kevin feels that Spencer's precociousness is a defense mechanism against grief, and he's 100% okay with him. He's fine. He loves Spencer. We all love Spencer. How could you not love Spencer? So now I saw him in his other show on one of the Disney channels, Stuck in the Middle. That's a cute show. I watch it with the kids I watch. He's really fun in that too. If you don't watch it, even if you don't have kids, like, I urge you just like watch 1 or 2 episodes. It's really funny. Like, there's even stuff in there for, like, you know, adults, so it's not like you're just watching a kid show. But anyway, so Nell tells Michael that she got a job assistant to the editor at Crimson. And as I'm saying that, I'm picturing The Office, like assistant manager, assistant to the manager. So she feels her luck is starting to turn around, and me too, if Jake doesn't knock down the tripod. Hi, Jake. This is Jake's tail. It looks different from E-Cat's because it's a little bit bigger. They both have black tails, but E-Cat's is small and cute. I already said that. So Nell tells him what happened with Nina, and he tells her about this concert at the park ELQ is sponsoring, and he wants her to go with him. So at the PCPD, Lulu and Charlotte drop off Dante's phone. Charlotte recognizes it as the place where the video of her father was filmed, and now she has questions. So Dante kind of, you know, steps in, and they talk her through it gently, you know, with what happened at the nurses' ball. He had to answer questions, and he couldn't say goodbye because he had to go with other people to answer even more questions. And, you know, Lulu knows this is a little bit of a rough transition, and they don't know when he's coming back. In the meantime, she's with a lot of people who love her, even Spencer, even though he has a strange way of showing it. And, you know, she can always come to them if she has an issue with anything or anyone. So at the hotel in the publisher, or the Quinn Danvers' room, Quinn wants a picture of Nathan for the book because of the traffic that the picture brought to the website. So she mentioned his eyes specifically, and maybe they could split the difference and use a super close-up. That's what I'm saying. That's not what she's saying. So Nathan won't allow his picture to be used at all. And Quinn Danvers says he is in no position to make demands. And, you know, Amy tries to mediate, saying he's very modest, and he feels, you know, he doesn't like to say it, but his looks can be intimidating, and anonymity benefits both people. So she still insists, you know, no face. Quinn says, you know, no face, no publisher. And Amy takes Nathan aside, and she says she has to fix this. He wants to just come clean, and she says trust her. Let her try and save it. So Amy says that they'll do a photo shoot, and Nathan's like in the background. But Amy says they still want to preserve the mystery. All you see is one eye, and leave the rest in a shadow or to the imagination. And she makes a really good case as to why this would sell books. You know, there would be more mystery, like you want to learn more, and I see the merit in that. So Quinn not only agrees but loves the idea and wishes she would have thought of it herself. So she says that he has multi-platform appeal, which makes me think she's thinking TV somewhere down the line, but that's none of my business. And they leave. So Amy really appreciates that Nathan trusted her, and she hugs him, and he's happy to help, and she feels Chet would do what he's doing if someone else needed help, like if the roles were reversed. And in Puerto Rico, Carly and Sunny got rained out for their walk. Oh darn. And they're drenched, aka me from a few days ago in the storm. Oh, even more days ago. Oh my goodness, y'all. So I literally was out of my car for a cumulative minute, you know, getting food, getting back to my car, then coming in, probably less than a minute, and just drenched head to toe. You think I just stood under a shower for 5 minutes. So anyway, Sunny makes a fire, but maybe they should light some candles too, and it's super lightning-y and bad and crazy bad out. Meanwhile, there was a storm in a tornado in New Jersey the other day. It was crazy. I saw the video. I was like, what? It happened right outside of Home Depot. You should check it out. There's profanity though. Sorry. Inside joke. So the power goes out. I can't. I don't like when the power goes out on TV. I don't like when the power goes out. It brings back bad memories. You were all there. If you don't know what I'm talking about, check out the Hurricane Sandy series from 2012. And also, I don't know if I videoed this a lot, but I lost my power last April 2016 for like a solid week. So it was my own personal private Sandy again. In any event, the power goes out, and they talk about being there with the kids and reminiscing, and then talking about Morgan, and there's stuff being knocked over, and there's noise in the room. So Carly's scared, and Sunny wants to go check it out. So she thinks she hears a gunshot, and she grabs a fire poker, and Sunny comes back. He says that there is an intruder, and it's someone they wouldn't want to mess with. It's Tito the parrot. He can't be caged because he knows how to ask to leave in 3 languages, and you just wind up feeling really bad for him. And he just flies around, and annoys people, but people love it. I wouldn't complain if I was being annoyed by a parrot. And Carly's on edge. She feels something bad's gonna happen, and she can't stop thinking about the time they spent there with the boys. And now end scene. Nathan finally gets to work. Lulu and Charlotte are heading out to camp. By the way, I really like Nell's top. It's like one of those tops that like has the high neck here and like cuts through like down here, and I have a shirt like that. I think I have 2 shirts like that. And by the way, they're going to a concert together, 7:15, whoop-de-doo, you know, shirts. So Kevin notices Spencer has been gone a long time, and Nell says hi to Laura, and then they talk Charlotte, and then Kevin comes back and is like, Spencer is gone. Spencer is at Crimson, and he wants to talk to Nina. Oh my god, this kid, I can't. I love him. Sam is making a huge issue. She says she's going to the island with him too then, and Sunny says maybe they can be happy again, and they kiss, and someone is outside the door, a shadowy figure. So that is it for the 21st recap. Oh, I have 2 more? I thought I had 1 more. Why? Why is life doing this to me? I'm just kidding. I like this. I have my water, I have my bacon, I'm happy. So in any event, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in 2 seconds for more General Hospital. Alright, bye!